Well, hello. So this message goes out to Kim Cattrall and Sarah Jessica Parker. So, if you are not aware of this, it is something you both love, all right? And I hope that you sit down and listen to me, all right? And try to come together for the sense of humanity and send love because right now you can utilize what's everybody talking about you and transform that into a miracle for humanity. You know that, right? You can utilize that kind of like everybody's talking about that. What's gonna happen? Ooh, that kind of like whatever. So let's talk about it. It may come off a little insensitive, and I apologize, but my efforts is to create world peace. So what happened? Kim Cattrall's brother tragically passed away. Chris Cattrall. Now, first, on a different side note, I think it's horrible that people got so caught up in this, like she said, he said kind of thing, rather than looking at the life of this individual who devoted his life to, I believe he was a Canadian mountain. And, he had, I believe, 7 dogs. Like, what kind of human being has 7 dogs? Clearly someone who has a great heart. So, I think to myself, like, the whole story, like, Chris Cattrall just got swept under. Like, he was nobody, in this whole, and I think that it's a reactionary behavior. I think that oftentimes when we're dealing, it's our ego. We're dealing with certain things that we have, our knee-jerk reaction, like we're ninjas, you know. And sometimes we think it's like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I'll draw that back. But the reality is, like, sometimes it's good that you did that because then you can be like, this is why I shouldn't have done that. And then the rest of the people are like, why? Oh my gosh. So, what am I talking about? First and foremost, I would like Sarah Jessica Parker to be a little gutsy and research Chris Cattrall and have someone do like a video on Chris Cattrall and anonymously put it up there, and give that information out there. That way it doesn't associate to your ego. Now for Kim Cattrall, what I recommend is for the Oscars, you both get together and you do a commercial against school shootings. Like, that would just be like, I hope that you both understand that, we're dealing with trauma and tragedy and mental illness and what's going on and how do we address it. And I think that because and you taking that people gossipy kind of thing and then just flipping it on its corners and bringing it back to America just kind of helps the celebrities kind of become cohesive with the movement and everything, and people are like, yay, unity. I know there's arguments, still unity. Now, it might be really difficult for Kim Cattrall because things that have happened. I don't know what happened. I can't sit there and be like, I love Sarah or I love Kim because I don't know. I ain't there, and I don't understand why people are taking sides. Like, I really don't understand unless you are Kim Cattrall. And and even then, I don't think you're supposed to be taking sides, because they're infinite beings that go beyond time and space, as we all are. But so that's my thoughts about the situation. So, and I would like to see Sarah Jessica Parker do a video about Chris Cattrall anonymously. Nobody knows. But I would also like Kim Cattrall and to come out and be like, this is who my brother was. And I would like for news outlets to completely disregard the comment. And I would like for them to come together and do something with the Oscars and get that out there and have some big, like maybe Kodak. Like, where did Kodak go? We're back! And these are the moments of our lives. I don't know. Was that their lingo? I want to wish you all a wonderful, wonderful eternity. I do amuse myself